This channel is proudly sponsored by the Demon Ninja Kickstarter, a tabletop RPG of horror and redemption in a dark Japan. Please check out the links in the description and in the pinned comment. Here's a promo to the Kickstarter. And the Red Room Publishing. Please check out the link to their store also in the description and in the pinned comment for exclusive tabletop RPG products you will find nowhere else. Hi, welcome to this part of my review featuring the MechaTop Tabletop System. If you haven't seen the other parts of my review featuring this tabletop game that allows you to field your gunpla or any other mecha model in solo, cooperative or competitive scenarios, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to talk about movement and traits. When it comes to movement, in order to allow players to use their models in their preferred scales, the distance value is not expressed through numerical units. The movement can be tank, slow, average, fast, and jet. So you don't need to apply complex formulas or conversions. Everything has already been calculated in a table. You can move your unit back or in one of three directions compatible with your line of sight, that is your 3 frontal arcs. You can also rotate your mecha, of course, and keep in mind that you can only dodge what you can see. In other words, don't get attacked from behind. You can also boost, double your movement value and move in any direction compatible with your line of sight, ignoring any obstacles. You can also push, shoving another enemy unit as a mecha into a structure, into a piece of the scenery, causing structure damage to both the stage element and the enemy mecha or vehicle. You can also charge if you have the appropriate weapon to do so, moving up to twice your movement value and carrying out a free attack at the end. You can also change your weapon, reload, total reload in the case of specific weapons, and you can even distract an enemy by removing a random button token from the opposing unit anywhere in the field of play. Now, when it comes to traits, these are the building blocks to create any sort of mecha. You can take your gunpla models or your mecha action figures, and you can use them as inspiration to come up with your own, well, not exactly original creation, but a creation inspired by the mecha that you are employing. But of course, you can also come up with your own combinations, traits, powers, abilities. You have things such as aerodynamic form, if you want your mecha to transform into an aircraft. You also have the all-around view, which gives you a view of 315 degrees. You can also make your mecha amphibious. You can give it an anti-laser coat. You can even have 2 pilots, perfect to represent those Massenkaiser SKL or skull situations. You can also have a Voltron type of mecha that is formed by several mecha or even separates into different mecha. You can have force fields, you can have your mecha delivered by a transport. You can also have a psycho frame system, obviously inspired by Gundam. The pilot can replace a button token already placed by their unit, at the cost of 1 stun damage to the pilot. So any single sort of mecha model pilot that you have seen in anime and manga can be represented using this system. There is even an Evangelion umbilical cord, so if you have this cord attached to your mecha, your attacks are more damaging. But if you move too far away from where the cord is connected, you will get unplugged, and you only have 20 rounds of autonomy because you are running out of juice. You can also transform into a weapon, and you have various types of weapons apart from that, such as blades, electric weapons, anti-tank weapons. Any sort of weapon can be represented using the mechanics of this system. Sniper weapons, rapid fire weapons, everything is here. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part we are going to talk about damage and scenic elements. When it comes to movement, it's simple enough. You only need to take into consideration the scale of things, the sorts of models that you are employing. The movement maneuvers are also very easy to understand. And each trait comes with its own point value, so you can engage in balanced fights or matches. allowing you to field your favorite mecha models and vehicles, and have a faithful representation of that on the table, mechanically speaking. Thank you for watching this part of the review. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, the information on how to do that will be in the description below. This has been Abraham El Jaguar, a professional game master. If you want me to run a game for you, please check out the pinned comment below. And remember, roleplay solves everything. Once again, thank you and see you later.